65. I said, welcome back to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast with your Chase Perspective. This is the Patriot Blitz, day 7 and 8 to review, recap, bringing you that updated training camp news. And guess what? Is some news we all definitely will be using. Yeah, I like that. And they just dropped the Young Dolphs on it and F them up. And it sounds good, folks. I mean, I like the little going in because we about to mud right now, guys. So, without further ado, pardon me, clear my throat. So, clear my throat, get my throat. Yeah. Hi, everybody doing tonight. Folks, up everybody's week is going good, and football is back. I say again, football is back. You know what I'm talking about? We had the Hall of Fame game last night. We'll get to that on the next show, but man, football is back, and so are we with this Patriot Blitz, giving you the latest updated and recaps. Ready for me? Dave's gone. All right, let's check it out. We're gonna let's flashback. We're gonna go back to. Wait, hold on one second. I want to make sure I got it right. So, all right. The reason why I combined my 7 and 8 together is because 6 was there, and by the time we transitioned to 7, the intensity and the storylines is just everything changed for me. I was looking at it in a different hindsight. So, without further ado, day 7, it started out hot. Drake finished cleaner, and that may have been his best all-around day so far with training camp. He made some quick decisions. He was clean in his mechanics. He clutch catching up with Pop Douglas and Diggs, which you want to see them combinations right there, and also Kyle Hamilton. He's got a rapport with him as well. Now he hit them on slants and one gorgeous sideline bomb shot to Jaheim Bell for a 25-yard. So Drake is getting better each camp. He's making improvements. He's catching on to things. He did run a full 2-minute drill, ending in a red zone strike to Kyle Williams. Again, Mr. Williams has touched 3 tutties, y'all. I mean, my boy, he's just get him in the area, get the ball in the area, and he seems to be magnet to the ball because he's been in the end zone 3 times. I know we're just talking about training camp, but it looks good in that red zone, and Williams is answering the call. Now let's flip this out to DJ James, our cornerback number 2. Listen, Christian Gonzalez went down with a hamstring strain. Carlton Davis is not up 100%. He's also been practicing with the second team. So when DJ James came in, he made the most of this opportunity given. And I'm starting to see that with a lot of the younger guys and the other people on the roster. When they get the time to step up, they're all in. They're not wasting time. They're going to take the most of this opportunity, and they're going to produce. So he played man-to-man against Kendrick Bourne, and he won that rep. Now, that's, not to say anything light of it, but you want to kind of see that. He just ain't filling in, guys. He's in a battle right now for the spot. Now, Bolden and Austin are also showing talent. I mean, flashes in that position as well. But James clearly is leading that depth search. Like, he is making a statement with his presence out there. And I'm so happy that we got backup. So if something does happen, Lord forbid, we have that guy that can come in and adjust to whatever the situation is and also perform. And that's what we're getting. Now, Man, Jerry Wilson and Will Campbell are still climbing. Okay, Wilson, he worked exclusively with first teams today. This is no longer a trial; it's a takeover. Now, listen, Wilson has for me. I'm calling it. He will be that center because of the work he's putting in. Because Bradbury had a mental error somewhere. I don't know. It was too many mistakes. So when Jared was given opportunity, he stepped up and they moved him from guard to center, center to guard. But just say it's the takeover. Now, Will Campbell, he did neutralize chasing on back-to-back reps. And that's just being earned in real time because he has his moments. And I'm glad to see that he's owning those moments and he's making the best out of it. And he's taking positives away from those negative moments and using it to better because trust me, Will 66, Mr. Campbell, he hears everything. He's listening. All right, now staying with the defense, guys. Let's go back defense. Defense is definitely dialed in, and I'm loving to see this because the defense, to me, is the Patriots' bread and butter. However, Keon White, he's batted the pass. Tonga, he got into the backfield twice. That defensive front is forcing May to move and make plays, which are valuable in May having that success of getting the ball out faster, of being able to maneuver in the pocket, avoid the rush. And the fact that our defense is able to get in there, oh, lets me know my line has to do, we have to get the line more tweaked, guys. I'm telling you, pads are on, so it's no excuse. We have to get the line together. Now, listen, running back room rotation. Travion Henderson got some love today. Explosive in an open space, caught a screen, and guess what? Housed it on a 40-yard, no, oh, excuse me, housed it for 40 yards in the live drill. That is what you want to see from what you already know when you drafted a guy, talent. And he's looking good. And he's not only looking good, but he's complementing what the offense is already doing. We also have a boy, Ramondre, salute to him, my big power boy, and then Antonio Gibson. So our guys are, I mean, we said when it wasn't the running back per se issue, it was the line that we had an issue with. See, when we get that line together, sheesh, it's over well for them. Okay, guys. Special teams, no. Borgeles, I think I'm saying his name right, but I'm probably not saying his name right. So don't crucify me. All right, remains automatic. However, Romo, the other kicker, he missed from 48, and that kicking battle just may have swung. Okay, because I was saying on my swellcast that when we were talking about the special teams, that I want to make sure that this guy gets it now and not down the road when we need that clutch three or when we may have opportunity to score three and we miss, and then it all comes back some kind of way to the special teams. So while we have this moment, I would like to see, to make sure that whoever is the kicker, he comes through clutch. I don't want that foolishness. So day 8, bro. I'm sorry, I said day 8. I'm sorry, day 7, folks. Y'all forgive me. The double whammy breakdown, guys, that I'm about to bring to you. Day 7 of the camp. The rookies are rising. The quarterback is evolving. And Vrabes, well, the effect of Vrabes is starting to take shape. Make sure to follow us at Clutch SM365, guys, on X, please, if you don't mind. For all our live camp updates, polls, the perspective report, which I'm gonna start bringing this week because football is now back and we actually have action to talk about. Scrimmages will be starting off, so we actually have more content to talk about. This right here is going to take us right into day number 8. Okay, I want you to stay tuned and stay close and watch. Pass Nation on day 8. It got very heated, or better yet, it was hot. So let me go ahead and give you this Patriot Blitz, the pulse of the camp, straight, no chase, from your host Jay's perspective. Today, day 8 of camp, the quarterback had clarity, rising stars, defensive fronts. They are playing with fire, and they are on fire. Them boys is cutting up over there. Dead serious. Now, we still have a clutch battle this week. The trenches between the line and the defensive line, and Drake with mastering his craft also raves by commanding that this thing get done. So let's get to it. Drake made consistency finally breached. Finally, Drake found his rhythm today. Clean mechanics, solid pocket presence, and the ball was coming out faster. What I told you when I doubled it up, we went 7, and then you heard how the line got in there. But today, on day 8, he was able to adjust and what? Get the ball out faster. His mechanics are looking better. And I mean, when from the time camp started to where we're at now, he has taken tremendous strides. Salute to my boy. He threw 2 beautiful deep balls. One of Diggs on a fade. The other one was to pop him out. Pop, 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 pop. Douglas, y'all. That young man right there is gold. All right. Now, the one to Bop was a 30-yard touchdown. So Drake is now taking those shots. That is what that's what I want to see for the season. I want to see those pops down the field. I want to see Stephon Diggs on that fade. I want to see Kyle Williams in that red zone because they getting busy. All right. Let's go over here to wait. My boy May did finish the day strong, folks, with a couple of red zone TDs to Kyle Williams. This is progress, people. Kyle Williams is getting to become a magnet wherever the ball is, and he's been clutch. He's in the red zone. He's truly evolving, and I'm loving the way that Drake and him can collab. I'm trying to get the other word, but I just couldn't get it. But their chemistry with all his receivers, I mean, attributed, he went down in North Carolina with them boys and was working with them. So, I mean, they built up a rapport, and guess what? We're all on the same page. Everybody wants success. Now, to the defense. DJ James, cornerback number 2. We spoke about him yesterday's, well, for day 7, but guess what? Today, day 8, James was everywhere. Tight in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, and locking down Kendrick Bourne in the red zone drill. That's what you want to see from the backup because he has now officially moved his name up our clutch list to maybe be able to fit side by side with Christian Gonzalez, especially if what's the name is not able to go. Carlton Davis, if he's not able, well, what we're seeing is the start of a beautiful thing with our cornerback too. Now, he got a second pick today. Now, the second pick, you know what I'm saying? He is making a statement, folks. Now, the second pick he got, it did come from Josh Dobbs. Josh is he's working on it. However, it was a bad time out route. Another thing. That's why I'm happy that Drake is now getting the clarity that he has now because he's starting to make better decisions and the receivers are not letting him down. Now, is it going to get harder? Yep. However, it's getting harder to ignore that DJ James might be that future in this secondary. No doubt about it. This is why you do this. You want to make sure that you have what you need backed up. You never know what may happen. However, look, Jared Wilson, Jared Wilson, Jared Wilson, my boy, was playing guard and center. He has officially took over the center position from Bradbury, who I think it was like I said, day 6, maybe 5 or 6, day 5 or 6. He had that mental errors, the fumble. It just was off. And Wilson came in and he shocked and awed the crowd. He's still shocking and awed because now he's going to be our starting center. And unless something else happens, unless I missed something today, and I've been on the last few hours, I've been on over the place. Shout out to CLS and Media and Patriot Press and my dude Patriot Global, man. Shout out. Congratulations to him. Now on the power run drill, he dominated against Christian Barmore. That heavyweight battle that Wilson won clearly. Check X. Yeah, that's why I was getting all mine. I put on X and I go straight to the Patriot thing and I get my known Patriots like Matty Dove. Shout out to you too. Everybody has the footage and it's up, man. And then not only that, you get the comprehension. Now listen, he came in and went against arguably one of our best top defenders, Barmore. Man, that boy made a name for himself. He's making a case. Now also, the big boys up front in that trench warfare on the other side, the defensive side, Keon White, he has been cooking. Today he did wreck Will Campbell in a full 1v1 drill. What a nasty spin move. But we're going to have to give credit to Will Campbell as well. He came back at the end. He came back on the next play. What a perfect rep against Tonga. So Will Campbell is able to adjust to a failed play or whatever. And you want to see that. You want to adjust these things. Now, these are the things day 8 is training camp. You want to call out, you want to get it done, and you also want your best to go at it. Because we're going to get the best of the best when we take that field week 1. So you definitely want to see these guys working and getting it in, especially in those trenches, because I want our top 10 defense to shine. Now, look, let's get to our running backs, right? Now, look, Travion Henderson, and I told you for day 7, he looked good. He caught some screen passes. He was moving around. He's awesome. But this guy right here, all over the place, showcasing his ability to break tackles and explode through gaps. Mm-hmm. 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 That's what you want to see from that one. Because that lets me know as I'm watching his progression, he has transitioned now over to improving. Special teams, guys. Andres Borregales. I'm gonna call him AB. Nah, I can't call him man. He might be man. I'm gonna call him Andre B. All right. He's perfect, hitting everything inside 50 yards, including a 48-yard bomb. Now, the other one, Mr. Romo over here, he's missed a couple today, and it's starting to feel like Borregales could steal this job. It's not a stolen job. This is This may be the second position battle that we see that may have implications of somebody else shining in training camp and earning earning it. And that's what I'm looking at with special teams. I'm looking at with the secondary, um, all across the board, really, because we have a quarterback battle that is not a quarterback battle, but it's worth looking. Injury reports and roster moves, guys. Let's get straight to it. Injuries. Christian Gonzalez was still sidelined with hamstring strain. Not much has changed there. They're staying cautious. Carlton Davis has been back at practice working with a second team defense. Still not quite 100%. And Jabril Peppers looked limpy during a special team drill, but walked it off. It's something to watch, maybe so. I definitely want to keep an eye on our safeties and cornerbacks, especially. Roster moves. R.J. Moulton was active again, and the hybrid safety slash linebacker got plenty of looks in the nickel package. Isaiah Bolden had another good day. He's still competing for his spot on the depth chart, and he might just edge out someone like Marcellus Dial Jr. because we know DJ is going to cut up. Offensive line takeaways, folks. Vrabel's all business. He's been pleased with Wilson's rise, but the play of Campbell and Will Hernandez is still not where it needs to be. Getting beat on the spin moves and all the other stuff that happens is definitely what my boy wants to, I guess, address. And that's one thing we'll definitely see get addressed, guys. So Vrabe said you have to play physical. You have to finish. This was said after practice. He wants the O line to start imposing that will. He wants them not to get beat up on. He wants them to stand up and impose that will, man. And Vrabes, trust me, I can guarantee you, day 9, you might as well get ready for it because it's coming. All right. Now, the quarterback depth chart status. May has definitely taken a step forward, but Josh Dobbs is showing steady progressions as well. Will Greer remains that dark horse. No turnovers today, and ran a crisp CRSP 2-minute drill at the end of practice today. So it's good to know that the quarterback we have are all progressing, and I would love to see Josh Dobbs continue to move forward because picks and it's just a lot of little stuff that we're going to work on. It's only day 8 of training camp, so let's not go crazy. Now, the defensive adjustments. Vrabel is pushing his secondary hard. If James keeps this up, we might see him starting week 1 over Carlton Davis. Especially, like I said, if he's not 100%, I definitely see this young man making a name and pushing that line to get in there to showcase. Because, hey, him and Gonzo, sheesh, boy, that's nothing. Man, I wish you could do all the back there. The linebacker core. This is where we're going to talk about in a like an overall Patriot Blitz segment because we have to look at it. There's a lot. There's pieces there. There's some backup roles. Robert Spillane and some. We need to know who's going to be behind him. I mean, we want to just know, but just know it's looking good. All right, now let's look ahead to day number 9 and what to expect. All right, so let's set the table, folks, for tomorrow, day 9. Here's what we're going to be watching closely. QB drama. May needs to show he can keep this ball rolling. Like I said, after day 6 or 5, he's been exciting me every moment. Day 8 was good, but he needs to keep and remain consistent. We may see Greer get more reps as Dobb continues to battle back because I think He's kind of transitioning back in. So I mean, Verve got this down pat. Our secondary play, guys. We are going to see who step up behind Gonzalez. So far as James continues to play well, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on Bolden and also Dow Jr. Now, Kyle Duggar, he needs to shake off a couple of those them little rusty plays he had today. So we're gonna keep an eye on the safety play as well. Because I mean, I know like watching football yesterday, the first beginning of that game, you could tell you got to get the right. Even though your training camp, it doesn't prepare you enough for the real thing. So, with that being said, this is going to be interesting to see how day number 9 takes place. All right, the trenches. I expect another big day from Wilson, but Will Campbell, he better bounce back from that one-on-one loss to Keon White and better step up. He better go straight at Keon. I don't want to hear it. Go straight to him and get it in. Get your respect back. Tonga needs to step it up and not get bullied by rookie linemen. Hey, hey, Keon bully Will turn around and bully Keon. Hey, it's all good. Defense versus offense. All right. Our running back room needs to keep pushing forward. I don't think there's anything special besides Mr. Henderson is showing and he's doing a good job. I just want to see more from. We're just gonna wait because we got the Commanders coming up in scrimmage. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome! All right, guys, that's day 8, as well as 8, 7. Okay, this is your clutch breakdown. Just don't forget to follow us at Clutch SM365 on X for your daily dose of those camp insights. Tomorrow, the heat is gonna be on again. Who will rise? Who will fall? Mm. Catch y'all tomorrow for day number 9. Stay tuned. Stay clutch. I'm Jay's Perspective, and we're signing out. Mm, 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 mm.